I'm at the Bolivar Museum now. It's pretty much this guy's house back in the 19th century. It kind of smells like camp. Like, you know, your grandparents' camp. It's exactly how this place smells. It's pretty sweet. Well, let's get to it. So you have a whole like inner city kind of plantation thing going on. Beautiful old furniture and all that sort of stuff. Classic Latin American sort of plantation going. It's mostly gardens, to be honest with you. I feel like if you're an older person who kind of likes your gardens and you like your really old furniture, you know who you are. It's just the place for you. I'll enjoy it slightly. I don't care to be here for too long. I think it's taken care of by the university, or it's property of the university. So I think that's pretty cool that the university kind of takes care of it. I like that when universities get involved in the community. It's cool of them seeing how much profit they make off of the average student, which is excessive, but it's fine. It is what it is. They're paying it. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I just yeah, it's nice going to these cute old historical places. It's yeah. I feel like these are stables. So yeah, this is Buddy's house. Pretty cool, eh? Let's climb that mountain now on top of Bogota. Actually, I found some cannons. I love cannons. There's a storm coming in, but I'm at the top of Montserrat, so it's the best view of the city, which if the clouds were cleared out, you'd have a hard time seeing the end of. We are quite literally in the clouds right now. It is quite an amazing view. I would definitely recommend coming up here, giving it a rip. It was 22,000 pesos, so it's not bad for what it is. And yeah, we are in the clouds. Oh, there's a church. I forgot about that. People like this because of the church. I think I have to put on a mask. Good enough. It's quite beautiful. So when you come up here, you'll go through a bunch of shops, and there's like a back area where you can see some of the other side of Bogota, which is just nature. Shops are over there. I mean, it's nice for a picnic, I suppose, and but I definitely think the other side's the nicer side. It's pretty cloudy right now, but like the city's huge, right? So And you can see urban area for as far as the eye can see. It's a pretty unique experience worth doing. It's all right, but back here's all right too. Cleared out a little bit so you can see more of Bogota. And that's a partial view when it's cloudy, which is gonna be at least a good amount of time. We are in the rainy season, and we are up high enough to be in the clouds, right? So it is what it is. Good view of the church. And that's your tour of Montserrat. Kind of reminds me of Montserrat near Barcelona to a certain extent. Mind you, I hiked up that one, and that was a bitch of a hike. This one just had a cable car, so did the other one, but back then I was poor, and nowadays I can afford things. Take the cable car, man, like save the calories. And cheers.
It seems to have had a one before the fire.
Brought from Florence, Italy in the 20th century and cherished the gorgeous vegetation which rounds the mountain to the sanctuary. At Montserrat, we may enjoy one of the best panoramic views of the city, which offers many different colors and sensations throughout the day. Sunrises, beautiful sunsets, and the endless city lights of Colombia's capital at night. Aside from the devotion.
So I was just talking to my new buddy Patrick.
Hi there.
I was telling him that we're kind of uphill a little bit from the main square here in Bogota, and we're looking at the buildings. They're really nice, old, and preserved. So why is that? Well, this is true in almost all cases city-wise, but back in the day, like, all the sewage ran downhill. So all the rich people would be on top of the hill. So if you have money, you can kind of preserve your buildings and maintain them properly. So that's why this area of Bogota, up the hill from the main square, is really nice and preserved. Whereas if you go down, you can kind of notice there's a lot of new construction. Well, that shit fell apart. It's just the way it is. And you can kind of see that anywhere you go. There's always gonna be nicer houses on top of the hill, especially with older cities. Away she goes. I'm in the Museum of Botero, and there's a lot of cool art in here, a lot of old stuff, but there's this one artist and he paints things a little bit more plump. It's so funny. But yeah, this is a cool museum. There's like 3 museums in one. I walked in for free. I don't know if it's free for everybody, but it's definitely a Wednesday here. And there's like some nice 17th century art, which is cool. Oh man, this artist is so funny. So yeah, it's definitely worth a look. Yeah, so there's 3 museums in all, really good exhibits, and I think it's pretty awesome, and I enjoyed the experience quite a bit. Botero Museum, I suppose it's called. There's like a museum of art, there's a temporary exhibit, and then there is the Botero. So give that a check out if you're around here, it's pretty decent. Anyways, I think that's it for Bogota team, so rock on.